And as you find the stillness in your body, we also want to do our best to lengthen the spine. Gently get into the habit of bringing the shoulders back in line with one another and gently fold it down towards the spine. A few more slow breaths here. Inhale, bring our hands to heart center, sharing the pranava one time. Take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And just a little hint, if you want to delve deeper into mantra, and chanting Om is a mantra practice, try to switch your thinking from making it an aerobic exercise where you're just trying to see how long you can exhale and hold a sound, and bring the focus to what is the quality of vibration that you feel in your chest, in your throat, and in the mouth, and through the whole body as you chant. So it's just a little switch of focus, and it deepens and refines chanting Om. Same thing with the Gayatri Mantra. Let's share that together. Take a breath in. Om Bhava Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And exhale, release the pose. Let's all meet in a supine position. We'll go through group 2 of the Pawanmukhtasana series, stabilizing the core and digestive organs, giving them a nice massage. Let's warm up with just a few easy pelvic tilts. Start warming up the movement in the lower back and hips. So feet planted, hip width apart behind your butt, hands comfortable behind your head. And simply breathe here, especially with your head lifted on your hands just a little bit. You can really feel the difference in your back from an inhale to an exhale. You can feel the lower back moving up and down against the mat. Maybe you don't feel yet the little subtle movement in the hip, but you can feel it in the back, you can feel it in the abs. So when we do the pelvic tilt, we're just adding a small element of contracting the lower abs to bring the hips forward. The butt and the thighs stay nice and still. We'll do 10 reps. Let's begin. Inhale. Exhale. Contract. Find the tilt. Inhale. Exhale. Contract. 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 Tilt. 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Great. Let's release the feet, release the hands. Go ahead and place your hands lightly by your hip bones. I like to have my pinky and maybe my ring finger on my hip bones, and then I spread my thumb up towards my bottom rib. Then I really can feel the movement as we go through group 2. So these are leg lifts. We do it on a pelvic tilt. Right leg first. We're simply bringing the right leg up. On an exhale and inhale, bringing it down. So let's begin. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, contract, tilt, bring it up. Inhale, down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the hips squared. Inhale. Exhale. Switching sides. Inhale, come down with the right. Exhale, left comes up. Inhale, down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Switching to the right. Inhale, left down. Exhale, right up. Half circle to the right. Inhale as you circle to the right. Exhale, contract, tilt, right leg up. Inhale, circle to the right. Exhale. Keep your hips square here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Switching to the left. Inhale, the right. And now exhale, left comes up. Inhale, circle. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, switching to the right. Inhale, left down. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Inhale, extend the leg and float it all the way down. So it's like a bicycle movement. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Switching. Inhale. Left leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, exhale. And inhale down. Right side, bringing the right knee to the chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, right knee to right chest. Release the hands to the knee. Knee to chest. So whether we're doing this with one leg or two, we want to have the hips square. Relax through the buttocks. Make sure that your left leg is still straight. With the soft knee and toes are pointing up. As best you can, relax the shoulders down. Watch the position of your chin. Take the weight of the legs into the biceps. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Coming into a spinal twist here, leave the knee where it is. Extend the arms to the side, palms up. This is a rotation to the left. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll over the left hip. Don't worry if your knee or foot does not touch the floor. Do your best to keep that left extended leg straight with a soft knee. Look to the right. If you're having a hard time keeping your right shoulder down, come out of the twist a little bit and just find the balance where you feel an equal release of tension or an equal discomfort, however you want to phrase it, so that we have a nice balanced pull and release throughout the spine and from the shoulder girdle to the hip. You can always put a block underneath your knee or your ankle. Okay, big breaths. That's going to soften the waistline so you can lengthen there. Coming out of the pose altogether, let's take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, roll back to center, and release the right leg. Same thing through the left side. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, left knee floats up. Hands come to the knee. Find the knee to chest pose, squaring the hips, keeping the integrity of the right leg. Chin is in neutral. Shoulders are soft. This is a nice movement to do even before you get out of bed in the morning. Just kind of takes the creaks out of the back and the major joints before you put your feet to the floor and start your day. All right, spinal twist. Keep the knee where it is. Release the hands. Extend out to the side, palms up. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll over the right hip to the right. And then again, find that balance where you feel the twist equally up and down the spine, all the way to the shoulder girdle. Through the hip. Big breaths here. And coming out all together, let's take a breath in. Exhale, contract. Tilt, float the knee back to center, and release the left leg down. Okay, in preparation for holding both legs up, if you find that you get a lot of tension in your lower back when we do a leg lift, go ahead and bring your hands underneath your butt. That puts the pelvis in a different position, so when you lift your legs up, there isn't so much tension there, okay? If you find that you have some tension underneath the upper back or the neck, go ahead and put a towel, a folded towel perhaps underneath your head, because we are going to hold this for 1 minute, alrighty? And then we'll see, maybe we might do some bonus. We'll see how we feel. So get in position. I'm getting my timer ready. All right, you can choose whether or not you would like to have your head on the floor or lifting it up. It really depends. Trying to balance on the bottom edge of your shoulder blades. Feet together. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, lift. That helps give us that little pelvic tilt. And let's hold here for 1 minute. You can always bend your knees or lift your legs up a little higher. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bonus. Oops. Bonus. Stay right here. Simply bend the left knee, float it over your hip, and hold. Hands are still floating above the mat. Don't lose that little bit of a pelvic tilt, which means the lower back comes closer to the mat. That way we protect the lumbar region. Easy breath. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Extend the left leg. Bring the right knee over the hip. Another minute. Sometimes my arms actually are the ones that get tired. So if that happens, you can just rest them on your belly or put them behind your head if you're feeling some tension there. When we feel tension in our neck or upper back, it's because we're trying to hold this position with the wrong muscle. So we start tensing here in the upper portion of the body, which is really just kind of hanging out. So if that happens, bring your focus again right here to that pelvic tilt, to those group of muscles that we use there. And if you like, go ahead, you can always support your head. Three, 2, 1. Let's bring the left knee to join the right. And one more minute. Extend both legs down, and it really doesn't matter what height you want to do it. It's up to you, okay? Where you can still have the integrity of that pelvic tilt. Doesn't matter where your legs are. "30 seconds more. Good job. Breathe, relax. Exhale, release. Good job. All right, extend the arms overhead. Inhale, stretch and point the toes. Exhale, relax. Do that a few times. And let's do another variation of a spinal twist. Using that pelvic tilt, go ahead and slide both knees, bend both knees and plant both feet on the mat behind your buttocks. Maybe as wide as your mat or as wide as your hips. Hands come behind your head. This is a nice little rocking motion. I simply exhale and let my knees fall to the right. Inhale, they come to center. Exhale, they fall to the left. All right? So let's do that. Ready? Stay here. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Okay, in your own rhythm, go ahead and do this. What we're introducing here is tension and release, movement and stillness. One more time to each side and we'll meet in the middle. All meeting in the middle. And from here, go ahead, roll over, grab your pillow or block, and let's come into a supported baby cobra or sphynx pose. So we just spent the first part of the class creating tension in the front of the body. Now we want to release that tension and practice our breath through the rib cage. Now, sometimes the challenge here, especially for women like me, you're kind of big-breasted, is finding the place to put your pillow. So you just kind of have to play with it. For me, I like to put my elbows in front, extend the legs down, and then find a place where I'm comfortable, where my belly button is on the mat. Since I'm using a rather high pillow, I might want to take a block just to rest my forehead on. Can you see this? That way I don't introduce any tension into the back either. So this is just a supported position, so let's find it and hold. While we're holding this, you want to focus on breathing through the rib cage, so it's expanding away from the spine and then coming towards the spine. And it's all about relaxing the hip flexors and the abs that we just spent half an hour tensing and contracting. So just as we shorten those muscle fibers in the beginning of the class, now we're giving them a chance to lengthen and relax. Notice for you, naturally, do your heels naturally come to the outside or to the inside? There's nothing good or bad about it. It's just an observation of your hips. If your heels happen to go out to the outside or to the inside, which causes the leg no longer to be straight down from your buttocks, go ahead and bring the total leg and the heel to the center and feel how that introduces a little bit of different tension through the pelvis. Now hold that integrity where the heel is pointing up. The back of the foot is on the mat. Find that breath. And just notice the little bit of tension that you introduced. It's not a bad thing, it just is. But can you still have a nice relaxed breath with that introduction of tension? From here, let's make sure that our forearms and palms are flat on the mat. And exhale, lift the head, bring the shoulders back. So I'm still supported, but I've opened up the heart, the chest a little bit more now. In this position, the elbows are in front of the shoulders, so it's not quite as if we were doing a real Sphynx pose. But I can feel the lengthening from the belly button. And as I expand that breath, I can feel the lengthening through the upper and middle abs. Let's stay here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Actively push your pelvis down now into the mat. Not with full force, just enough to feel that contact without introducing tension into the buttocks. So now I have the pelvic bone into the mat. I have my heels pointing up, feet flat on the mat. Shining the heart by bringing the shoulders down towards the spine. Your head can be tilted up if that's nice for you, or you can keep it in a neutral position. Let's hold here now and really understand this little bit of tension that we introduced through the shoulders, pelvis bone, lengthened leg, still focusing on that rib breath. Trying to balance the tension of bringing the shoulders down and keeping the pelvis connected with the mat. Exhale, release. Relax the head down, whether you're resting it on a block or just letting it hang down, whatever is comfortable for you. You can release your heels, again, whether it's naturally to the outside or the inside. And now let's remove our cushion and blocks. Take it to the outside now. Come into a Sphynx pose. If you can, elbows are in line with the shoulders. Palms are flat against the mat. Fingers spread, little fingers parallel to another and pointing straight ahead. It doesn't matter right now if your legs are together or not. What does matter is that the backs of the feet are on the mat, heels are pointing up, okay? So we've introduced tension there for the integrity of the leg. Feel a little bit of tension as you push the pelvis bones down into the mat without contracting the buttocks. Bring the shoulders behind you, shoulder blades towards one another. First inhale, simply lift the head off the mat. That's all. Feel how you may have to adjust some of the tension to balance it between the upper and lower body. Inhale, come up further. And hold. Again, it's about balancing. How do I keep my shoulders away from my ears so I can shine the heart? Keep my belly button on the ground because I want to open up the middle and upper chest. Lengthen your legs. Bring focus to the contact of the foot with the mat. It's about lengthening the spine. So I'm anchored through the pelvis, anchored through the belly button. Big breaths here for 4. 3. 2. And 1. Exhale, let's just push back into a child's pose or puppy pose. Hold here. On your next exhale, go ahead. Let's come all the way down to the mat. And inhale up into that cobra again. Make the adjustments that you need to make. Hold here. 4. 3. There's an active focus on bringing those shoulder blades down and towards the spine. 2. And 1. Take a breath in. Exhale, push back into child's pose or puppy pose. Last one. Let's inhale. Exhale, come all the way down. Prepare for one more cobra. Lengthen the legs. Keep the heels pointing up. Slight tension in the pelvis. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift up. Shine the heart. Relax through the front of the body. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Take a breath in. Exhale, push back, child's pose or puppy pose. Let's stay here. Let's finish up by inhaling to neutral tabletop. You can be on your forearms or your wrists. Curl the toes under and exhale to nice downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is a really nice pose because we've been contracting and lengthening the back and the front of the body, so now we're getting a nice equal and balanced lengthening on the front and the back side of the body in a downward facing dog. Few more breaths. Exhale, gently come down to neutral tabletop. Exhale again, child's pose or puppy pose. Feel the softening in the lower back from the first one we did. All right, that felt so good. Let's do the whole sequence again. Inhale up to neutral tabletop, curl the toes under, exhale, downward facing dog. Holding here for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Coming out, take a breath in. As you exhale, let's come back to neutral tabletop and last child's pose or puppy pose. Coming into Vajrasana, lift the head, lengthen the back, inhale, slide the hands towards the body, resting them on the thighs, roll the shoulders back, chin is in neutral. Hold here. So if your knees and your ankles allow for this pose, it's known for vitalizing the lower body. It revitalizes the energy currents through the large thigh muscles, shin, calves, and down to your feet. Exhale, release. Let's come to a comfortable seated position. Practicing Nada Pranayama. So remember, Nada Pranayama, we start by simply sitting quietly. When you feel that you have this calm rhythm of breath, start listening through the right ear. The right ear is important because we're talking about energy currents as they go up and down the body. Okay, that's why we choose right. You inhale, and at the top of the inhale, you retain the breath, maybe for 2 seconds. It's not a long time, and you really bring your focus to the sound that you're hearing in the right ear. Then you exhale, and you just keep repeating. So it is an exercise in disciplining the mind It's an exercise in refining our hearing ability, whether it's listening to something inside or something outside. But just choose one. Don't go back and forth. Choose what you want to focus on to hear and stay with it for the next 4 minutes. All right? Go ahead and start. I'll time you. Go ahead, finish the cycle here with an exhale. And let's all come to Savasana. Again, use any props that you like, whether it's something underneath your knees, a thighs, underneath your head, so you can really be comfortable. And just let me walk you through a few breaths and movements, and then I'll let you enjoy your Savasana. As you inhale, normal inhale, let's bring the feet towards one another. And as you exhale, release them out to the sides. Go ahead, do it 2 more times on your breaths. Only the feet. Inhale, they come towards one another, all the way from the hip joint. Exhale, release. Now let the feet be quiet, focusing on the arm from the shoulder to the tip of the fingers. As you inhale, open the palms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, gently close the arm till the palm is on the mat. Again, a couple more times on your own rhythm. Finish with an exhale. Now the head. As I inhale, I gently look to the right. And as I exhale, I gently look to the left. Go ahead on your own. And then on your next cycle, go ahead, bring the head to neutral position. And we're in Savasana. Gently coming out of our Savasana, first note and observe the soft breath and the calm mind. And keeping that in the background, gently begin to move the toes and the ankles. Fingers and wrists. Knees and elbows. Shoulders and hips. Tilting the head from side to side. And on your next exhale, let's roll over to our side. For a few breaths. Exhale, go ahead, let's push up. Find a comfortable seated position. Inhale, hands to heart center. Again, making this last chant your own, finding the tone and the length and the intensity so that you feel that vibration inside. Let's share the pranava one time. Take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale, bow down to the teacher within. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining.